Hey everybody, Jason here. Thanks for joining me. We're heading up to Mohican State Park for another solo backpacking adventure. Been looking forward to this for a couple months now because I have some unfinished business up there. I was up there in January and failed to complete the mountain bike loop. So we're revisiting Mohican this weekend and hoping to complete the mountain bike loop and maybe hit a nice section of the bridal trails as well. I appreciate you joining me. It's going to be some beautiful weather. The forecast is calling for 60s and 70s, sunshine and dry weather. What more could you ask for? It's Mohican State Park, round 2. We are here. All right, we're ready to go on a hike. Well, I finally made it on the trail here at Mohican State Park. We're on the red bridal trail, heading to campsite 3, but it probably won't take me too long to get there, so I'll probably go on to camp 5 or 6 and end up staying there tonight. All right, about a half mile in, get to the first stream crossing here. If you're going to site 2, gotta cross the stream. We're going on to site 3. There's a little drawing on the arrow straight ahead. 3. Well, it looks like we're gonna be crossing the river right here. That's a good 50-60 feet, and it is too deep to not take my shoes off. Man, this is beautiful right here. I might be able to get across right down there, so we're gonna go take a look. If I can't get across on a log or something, we're gonna be going right here. All right, this is my only option if I want to keep my shoes on, so we're gonna give it a shot. All right, after you cross the creek crossing back there, just another 100 feet in and you're to site 3. Check out this stone table. That is freaking awesome. In all my years of hiking and camping, I have never seen anything like that at a campsite. I just love listening to the river while I'm hiking. Another stream crossing. Man, it's cold. We're working our way up to the top of a ridge, it looks like, to site number 4. As my feet slowly recover from the numb, chilling water I just crossed. We made it to site 4. Let's go check it out. That's odd. Maybe someone can tell me what that is. If I look at it long enough, I can probably figure it out. Nice seat. Nice little table. Well, I would stay here, but it's only 4:45 and I'm ready to get some more miles in. This is so peaceful. All right, a quarter mile after leaving site 4, we are at the connector trail right here. It'll take us over to 5 and 6. You stay on this road for about a half mile after getting off the connector trail, and I was about ready to turn around. I thought I missed it. Here we go. We passed a little bit of private property back there, and now we're in the state forest boundary again. Off to the left, down this way to site 5 and 6. I was getting concerned when I was on that road because I wasn't seeing any horse manure. That's the one thing about some of these trails, these bridle trails. They're not too bad to hike on, but they are loaded with horse manure, and after these heavy rains we've had, the manure is just kind of spread out all over the ground, and you can't avoid it. It's not like it's just pellets sitting there on the ground you can step over. They're kind of just disintegrating and smeared all over the ground, and you walking through puddles of them every now and then. Site 6. There ain't nowhere to hang the hammock except back there, I guess. Yeah, I guess I could do it between these 2 trees. Kind of a long span, but it'd work. I got long straps. Decent fire ring, a few seats. Could even hang it right here. But let's go check out number 5 first and see if it's any better. Okay, just down below, about 50 yards from site 6, got an intersection here. That's going to go down to the main road to cross Route 97. So this way should take me down to 5. Wow, look at this. Coming down the hill from site 5, or site 6, sorry, into this low valley. Pines peppered all over the hill. Man, I'm liking this. I doubt the camera's picking this up, but the sound of the pines is beautiful with the wind blowing through them. All right, I see site 5. Nice big open site. Oh wow, look at the backdrop. Oh my goodness. Wow. This is exactly where I wanted to be. Gosh, I got half a notion just to hang right there in those pine trees. All right, let's get a look at number 5 here. I'm glad I walked down here instead of staying at number 6. Lots of nice seats for me. Nice fire ring, a little bit of firewood. I'm sure it's very damp. All right, let's get camp set up. I got about 15-20 minutes before the sun goes down below this hill over here. I had a fire going and it just fizzled out because the wood is so wet. This is like one of the first times in my life I have not been able to get a fire started. So we're gonna try it again. One last chance here to get this thing going. Man, I can't believe this. I can't freaking get a fire going. Guess I can make some wood shavings with my knife. That might help. All right, here's what I got. Some wood shavings, some dry twigs. This is my last chance. Let's see if we can get it going. Unbelievable. What the heck? Starting fires for 35 years. I know. You're sitting there looking at me thinking, you know exactly what I'm doing wrong. That's all right. I'll figure it out. Come on, baby. Shoot. I can't believe it. Stuff is just so wet. All right, I'm done recording this. All right, a half hour later, I might have it going. I'm still not out of the woods. It is just so wet that it fizzles right out. Well, I got my beer on that one. Well, I finally got it going. Still smoldering quite a bit. We got some nice coals in there. I think it's gonna go this time. I spent over an hour working on this fire, at least, if not more. The most difficult fire I've probably ever started. Maybe in my teenage years, starting one in the snow, I may have struggled this much. Now I'm boiling some water for my chili mac with beef. I'm getting hungry after all that blowing on that fire. We're starting to lose some light. The sun went down over that hill about 45 minutes ago. It's 8:15. We're getting pretty dark, but I am a happy camper because I have a fire going. I think it's going pretty good now. Still sizzling quite a bit from the wet wood, but it's going. All right, guys. I will see you in the morning. Good morning. I made it through the night. It's pretty darn cold. The forecast was calling for about 27, 28 degrees, and I'm pretty sure it got down to that because I see a lot of frost outside when I looked out. What an absolutely gorgeous day this is going to turn out to be. Not a cloud in the sky. Not even a breeze right now. Just about half camp broke down. And we'll be hitting the trail. All right, here's the plan for today. Yesterday, I parked right here. Nope, sorry, right here at the bridal parking area. Took the red trail down to here, and I took the yellow trail here. We looked at Camp 2, Camp 3, then hopped back on the red, stopped at Camp 4, and then we took this blue dotted connector trail over to 5 and 6, and I'm at 5 right now. Today we're going to hop back on the blue trail, take it all the way to Route 97, flip this over. So the blue trail comes out right there. I looked at it yesterday when I was driving by, right at the Park Road 51. Walk this half mile down to here and hop on the mountain bike trail here out at the main campground. And then that will allow me to complete the mountain bike loop that I failed to complete back in January. Boy, that first hill coming out of Camp 5 was a real butt kicker for first thing in the morning. So we're back to the intersection. That way is back to the bridal area. We're following the blue trail. Entering a beautiful pine forest with a tunnel-like trail. Oh man, this is the best part of hiking right here. I could walk in this all day. This is beautiful. The day is starting off absolutely gorgeous, just like the forecast predicted. I imagine in another hour or two, I'm gonna have to shed some more clothes. I'll be getting rid of this long sleeve tee and putting the shorts on. Today I'm carrying my handy dandy 3-axis stabilizing gimbal, getting the smoothest footage that I can, and so far it's not too bad. I thought carrying it would be a big pain in the butt because of the weight, but it's really not that bad. When you have it turned off, you can just let it kind of flop in your hand and just carry it upside down. And since I'm not using trekking poles, I always got a free hand, so not bad at all. All right, I exited the horse trails and came out on the road, Route 97, and we have about a 1 mile walk, maybe 3/4 of a mile walk to the main campground, and here we are. There's the river, the main campground. Looks like we got about half dozen campers down there. So I gotta go cross this bridge and hop on the mountain bike trail. Hopefully we'll be there in about 10 minutes. All right, we're out on Route 3. This is the parking and registration area for starting the mountain bike trail. Campground entrance is right up ahead. We are at the main campground. All right, finally exiting the main campground, and we're going to be hopping back on the mountain bike trail in just a minute here. Straight ahead. Whew. This is a pretty rickety old bridge. All right, this trail looks nice. No more horse crap. Looks like a lot less mud holes already. More packed down. All right, I'm back to my warm weather attire. Simple t-shirt, shorts. I found 2 ticks on me while I was changing, and they were the little ones. I imagine they're deer ticks. And one was latched onto my leg, and he was a hard little devil to pull off. I couldn't tell if his head is still in my skin or not, but those are the ones I worry about getting Lyme disease, so I'll have to be wary of that. I want to keep an eye on it. And this mountain bike trail is killer. I love it. I would recommend the mountain bike trail any day over those stupid bridle trails. I mean, I'm sure the bridle trails aren't that bad when it's dry, but a lot of them are in the lowlands near the river, and they just have soup holes everywhere. But this is just like it was back in January when I went. Nice and dry and packed. Easy walking. Beautiful scenery. And down in this huge ravine is where the cabins are, the river. And straight across Up in those pines, way on the other side, is campsite 8, 9, and 10. So we're almost a mile marker number 22. We're gonna stop and have some lunch there. A little tipsy right there. Just about got a boil here. It's just about noon on Saturday. Just getting some lunch in me, and we'll be back on the trail here in a little bit. Something I wanted to mention while I'm sitting here eating lunch is my shoes. I have these Keen Dry waterproof Keens. They feel really comfortable. However, when I bought them, I didn't realize how bad my feet would sweat because they don't breathe. So I'm in the market for some trail runners, because these things just trap the moisture in and my feet sweat like crazy. What a great view for lunch. I feel like site number 10 is right up there. Across this gorge. It may be down that way a little bit. In a couple of weeks, all these trees will have some green buds on them. Just about mushroom season too. Probably some black sponge, morels, and blacktops. They'll be popping up anytime. This must be where the mountain bike trail and the horse trail intersect. So that goes right down to Route 97, where I came out this morning. And here is where we're staying on mountain bike trail. No horseback riding. I think we're right here. Mile 21 is where I could see the road. Maintenance facilities right there. Ranger station. And I believe right where this orange line is, actually, that horse trail comes out right there at whatever that road's called, Route 51. So we must be right in this area, almost to mile 20. So if you wanted to get off of the mountain bike trail, you could come down the horse trail. Flip this over. So we're right up in here somewhere. Now, I wish they'd have a map that has the mountain bike trail and the horse trails overlaid on the same map. So we're right in this area somewhere, mountain bike trail and the horse trail. All right, this is one thing I hate about hiking loops. I was just right there, 50 feet away on the trail. If I would have saw this up here, I would have cut through. Kind of pisses me off, it zigzags so much. Quarter mile down there and then back. That's why I think I'd like a through hike better. I'm more all about getting from point A to point B. And these darn hiking loops, I know they gotta make switchbacks for the mountain bikers, but it's pretty aggravating to me when you just walked a quarter mile or a half mile and you come right back to where you just were and see the trail below you 50 feet away. Unbelievable. Oh well, what are you gonna do? You may have noticed a while back, if you've been watching this video, that yes, I am wearing a fanny pack. I know. I can't stand it. It's the first backpacking trip I've ever worn a fanny pack. But I have a couple pieces of camera gear with me, and I can't fit them into my side pouches. And there's no brain on this backpack, so I ordered the shoulder strap bag. I can't remember what it's called, but it's on Z-Pack's website as an add-on. It was like 15 or 25 bucks or something, but supposedly it'll hold my camera and it'll attach up here somewhere. So hopefully next week or next month, whenever I get out again, I won't have to wear this daggone fanny pack. There are 4 Ohio guys that have awesome YouTube channels that I've subscribed to and I've watched frequently, their hikes and their reviews, and we've all subscribed to each other's channels. And there's been some talk here and there about putting together an Ohio hike or a hike out of Ohio with the Ohio guys this year, maybe this fall. And that sounds really fun to me. I am so up for that. I just feel like I have a connection with those guys since we're all from Ohio and we've hiked a lot of the same trails. So these guys are Mr. Tim Watson, Mr. Bryce Newbold, the Restless one from Restless Outdoors, and last but not least, Outland. So I'm going to put these guys' links down below my video, so be sure to subscribe to their channels and check them out. Well, here's where we are at. You'll see here in a second. The old fire tower. All right, here's something you don't see on the trail every day. Well, I'm glad I came yesterday because it's madness around here today. The Mohican Youth Academy must be doing some service work on the ball diamond. Here they come with their bleachers. I could hear them hooting and hollering for the last 2 miles. And we got a couple people with horses. And I see my truck up ahead. Mohican State Park is officially conquered. Feels pretty good. With time to kill. It's only 2:30. Guess I didn't need a second night after all. Well, I'm back to the truck and I've officially conquered Mohican State Park. This turned out to be an absolutely perfect day for a hike. Couldn't ask for better weather. Feels good to have this one done, accomplished, check it off the list, and I'm already looking forward to planning the next one. Thanks for watching.